Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you're okay. I hope that you have enjoyed your time. I hope that you have been watching your videos. Remember that YouTube statistics tells me who's watching. Sorry, who's watching the videos and who's not. So please watch your videos. Remember that we're trying to have a transition between my classes and what's gonna be Miss Maria Jose's classes. She's gonna be a new teacher from now, as you know. So some of the videos next week are gonna be from Miss Maria Jose's, so you can get accustomed to her classes. Remember that the organization is the same. We are going to start today with the date 63. Give me a sec. So we're gonna copy. Today is Thursday, January 21st, 2021, and then we write in there Mr. Lemoncello. Okay? So we have in there, remember, I'm not showing you this for you to copy. No. This is just the example of the organization you have to have in your notebook. Date, title of the book, and then pages. Today we are going to start with page 63. Okay? So let's start. Remember that the last time we saw the main character of a story, he was listening to some music. Kyle was trying to sleep after the big game, and he was listening to some music. It was the Rocky movie music. So, page 63. The music kept blaring. "This is how they wake up astronauts," groaned Miguel. "Turn it off," moaned Andrew Peckelman. Kyle slipped on his jeans and sneakers and staggered out into the giant reading room. Dr. Sinchenko, because it was strange. Someone was playing some blaring music into the living room. His voice echoed over the dome. Dr. Sinchenko, enco. No answer. Clarence? Clement? But there was nobody. Nothing. The rocky music got louder. Akimi leaning from the third floor balcony. "What's going on down there?" But Akimi obviously didn't know either. "I think they're trying to wake up astronauts," said Kyle. "On the moon!" Because the music was very loud. He made his way to the front door and reached for the handle. It wouldn't budge. He tried to open, and it wouldn't open. He jiggled it. Nothing. He jiggled harder. Nothing. Still nothing. Kyle realized that the library lock-in might be over, but they were still locked in the library. So we have 63. So remember, we have to copy important facts. One you, one me. So from page 63. What can be our important fact? Kyle walked up to very loud music. And then you can write in parentheses, Rocky music. And the doors were closed. Finally, they were alone. Okay? Because they were alone. So remember, I'm not showing you this for you to copy from here. This is the organization. You copy from what I'm saying, not from what I'm copying. So open your subtitles in the bottom if you want to know what I'm saying. So Kyle woke up to a very loud music, rocky music, and the doors were closed and they were alone. So let's see what happens in 64. Remember, 64 is done by yourself. We made it to chapter 15, so we're going to write in there. Chapter 15. "Everybody, please take your seats," Dr. Sinchenko said to the parents gathered in a conference room at the Parker House Hotel. So, while the kids were in the library listening to loud music, the parents were in the hotel and Dr. Sinchenko was talking to them. "When do our kids come home?" asked one of the mothers. "Rosa has soccer at 2, said another. The librarian nodded. "Mr. Lemoncello will." Just then, an accordion panel door at the far end of the room flew open, revealing the eccentric billionaire dressed in a bright purple tracksuit and a plum pirate hat. He was eating a slice of 7-layer birthday cake. Jesus, that's a very, very tall cake. "Good morning," or as they're currently saying in Reykjavik, Godsyodiji, which means good afternoon. Because there is a 4-hour time difference between Ohio, you know Ohio, right, and Iceland. A fact I first learned sipping in a glove in my local library. Mr. Lemoncello, his banana shoes burp squeaking, step out of a room filled with dozens of black and white television monitors, the kind security guards watch at their workstations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this grand and auspicious day. Today, I am pleased to announce the most marvelously stupendous game ever created. Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's library. The entire library will be the game board. So this is super scary because the kids were listening to some music and they were alone because in fact they were locked in the library. So the name of the book is Escape Mr. Lemoncello's Library because the new game that the kids were playing was that. So in your important fact from chapter 15 you can write the kids were locked in the library because the new game by Mr. Lemoncello was Escape Mr. Lemoncello's Library. That can be your important fact. You can add that he was wearing a blue-purple suit with a feather hat and yellow banana shoes if you want to. If you cannot do your important facts yet, rewind the video and copy what I said. Page 55. So, from page 55, and this is going to be the last page of today, your children will be the game pieces. The winner will become famous all over the world. How? Asked one of the fathers. By starring in all of my commercials this holiday season. TV, radio, print, billboards, cardboard cutouts in toy stores. His or her face will be everywhere. Mrs. Daly raised her hand. Will that get paid? Oh yes. In fact, you'll probably want to call me the giver. And what exactly does Haley have to do to win? Escape. Escape from the library. I thought the game's title more or less gave that bit away. Mr. Lemoncello tapped a button in his pirate hat. And an animated version of the library's floor plan was instantly displayed in the conference room plasma screens. So in all the TVs in the room, they can see the blueprint of the library. Whoever is the first to use what they find in the library to find their way out of the library will be crowned the winner. Now, then, the children cannot use the front door or the fire exits to set off any alarms. They cannot go out of the way they went. They can only use their wits, cunning. Cunning is the guts that you have inside of you. You're like, maybe that's right. And intelligence to decipher clues and solve riddles that will eventually lead them to the location of the library's super secret alternate exit. And ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, such an alternate exit does indeed exist. The parents around the table started buzzing with excitement. Participation, of course, will be purely optional and voluntary. Said Mr. Lemoncello, clasping his hands behind his back and stalking around the room. Several parents pulled out their cell phones. And please, do not attempt to phone, email, text, fax, or send smoke signals. Smoke signals, really? To your children, encouraging them to enter the competition. We have blocked all communication into and out of the library. Only those who truly wish to stay and play shall stay and play. Anyone who chooses to leave the library will go home with lovely parting gifts and souvenir pirate hat very similar to mine. They'll also be invited to my birthday party tomorrow afternoon. He held up his crumb-filled plate, the 7-layer cake. I've been sampling potential candidate cakes for breakfast. So in page 50, from page 55, it's a very interesting thing that we can write. We can write in here, the parents, obviously the parents, were worried for the kids. But if they win, they will be famous. So obviously this is optional. They don't have to be in the competition if they don't want to. But if they want to win, they have to find by finding the alternate exit. Sorry, my handwriting is so awful. I'm missing a table. I used to have a table. So as you can see here, I just wrote as an example, don't copy from my notebook. This is just the example. If I can do it in 8 minutes, you also can do it in 8 minutes. So the purpose of me using a notebook is to prove your parents that if I can do it in 8 minutes, you can do it in 8 minutes. So the rest of the 32 minutes or something minutes that you have, you can use them to study. So this is it for today. Remember to copy your important facts in in cursive with a pen or with a marker. And we are going to see each other tomorrow in a live class. And until that moment, that's it. Remember to copy because you will be questioned. Bye, guys.